Welcome to NKTelco Sports. We are here at Coldwater High School where the new Knoxville Rangers take on the Minster Wildcats. Tonight's game is sponsored by Minster Bank, Sweeterman Pharmacy, Keyhole Pizza, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental Care, West Staff, Hometown Opportunity, Lamb's Insurance Agency, 21st Century Kitchens, American Trim, PSG Automotive Outfitters, Cy Sweeterman, Carriage Works, Wilson Health, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Francis Furniture, Grand Lake Health, Moran's Refrigeration, NKT Productions, and First National Bank. Thank you to those fine sponsors that allow us to bring you this. And tonight it's girls sectional championship basketball from the Palace in Coldwater, Ohio. I'm Jeff Henshin. Alongside me this evening is Ron Cruzy, and we have a game tonight that features the #1 seed in this Northwest District sectional, the Minster Wildcats, facing off against the #8 seed, New Knoxville Rangers.
They met earlier, February the 8th. Minster came out on top in that ball game 45-20. That was at Minster. New Knoxville beat number 11 seed Upper Soda Valley Wednesday 60-26 to advance to this game. So once again, we'll see if playing the extra game helps the Rangers out. Maybe they can get off to a good start. They're going to need it definitely against the Wildcats. The Wildcats come in averaging 52 points a game, giving up only 33, while the Rangers average 37 on offense and 37 also on defense.
It'll be a tough task for the Rangers. The Minster Wildcats 19-3 overall. New Knoxville 7-16. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip here on NKTelco Sports.
Minster Dental Care continues to offer advanced dental technology in a state-of-the-art facility. Our professional team offers experience in general dentistry and orthodontics, including services such as CEREC and wireline orthodontics. Board-certified pediatric dentist Dr. Philip Slonkowski ensures our littlest patients have a positive, safe, and a comfortable experience. We are unconditionally committed to excellence in everything we do.
We knew that we could use Hometown Opportunity as an avenue to reach out to people, not just in this community, but across the state.
Hometown Opportunity was my saving grace, honestly.
We viewed it as a great resource for us to get the word out about our company.
I saw all the commercials, billboards, and I thought, just give it a shot, why not? And they offered me a photography job on the spot, which was thrilling because I've been searching for months.
The Hometown Opportunity website definitely makes that connection.
Welcome back. First starter for New Knoxville is a junior 5'7" #2, Tasia Lauf, averaging just under 4 points a game. Senior 5'8" senior #3, Allie Fisher, averaging just over 4 points a contest. Taylor Doty wears #4. She's a 5'6" junior and averages 4 points a game. Avery Wolfe, 5'8" freshman, wearing #4, averaging just under 10 points a game. Number 14 is a 5'3" sophomore, Samantha Trigo, averaging 5 points a game. Number 24, senior, 6 feet 2 inches, Taylor Kogi, averaging 7.6 a game. 22 is a 5'5" junior, Aaron Scott, averaging 8.3 points a game. Number 30, a junior, 6 feet 2 inches, Courtney Pringer, averaging 11.8 points a game. Number 30, a 5'11" sophomore, Megan Jurasic. And number 32, 5'9" junior, Damaris Wolfe, averaging 7.8 points a contest. The head coaches will meet at half court. They are New Knoxville's Tim Hegemeyer, Minster's Mike Wiss. And we are set here for the game between the Wildcats and the Rangers. And the Rangers will wear the red jerseys with the gray numbers trimmed in white. Minster, the home jerseys, white with black lettering trimmed in orange. And Ron, it's a game, as you mentioned, the Minster dominated the first matchup. New Knoxville, nothing to lose tonight in the sectional championship battle, but need to play well, do the Rangers, and make some shots.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to how well the Rangers offense can handle the Minster defensive pressure. Minster likes to put pressure all over the floor on the basketball, and the Rangers are going to have to do a good job moving the ball and taking care of it.
And for the Wildcats, they need to make sure they don't overlook the number 8 seed New Knoxville Rangers. Come out, play their game. They've been very successful this year. They play a strong conference, a strong schedule both in and out of conference. Fisher opens the game, a good start. Ivy Wolfe with the three-pointer. So good start for the Wildcats.
Wildcats pick them up man-to-man, full court.
Wolfe made her 18th three-pointer out of 56 tries. She's a 31% three-point shooter. Over and back.
So right away, defensive pressure forces a bad pass.
Steve Orr, John Derryberry, Mark Keller, your officials tonight. Another three-point shot off the mark, this time by the Wildcats' Damaris Wolfe. The violation against the Wildcats will travel, so the offensive rebound will not be capitalized on. The turnover will give the Rangers the ball and full court pressure. Long baseball pass off of Doty's hand. She's able to run it down, but not able to score. Scott finds room off glass, and it rattles in. Aaron Scott, the Rangers' second leading scorer at 8.3, ties it up, brings New Knoxville back to within one, 3-2, as we've played just 60 seconds here in this first quarter.
Minster with a good ball movement, but can't convert the three-point shot.
Ivy Wolfe with the miss. Scott with a one-hand bounce pass. Good hustle play by the 5'8 freshman. Prenger tips it to her teammate Kogi, and a three-point shot by Fisher off the mark. So Minster three-point shots already. They've made one. I say that. They have two girls at 6 feet 2 inches on the inside. You think would make it difficult for New Knoxville to match up. I'm sure they will try to exploit that matchup here soon. Trigo baseline, cut off. Needs help, gets help. Doty push in the back. First foul of the game goes against Minster. And it'll be on number 24, Taylor Kogi, her first. Trigo needs help and lobs it over. Drosic not anticipating the pass, and turnover will give it over to, we'll keep it with the Rangers. So no turnover, but a miscommunication between Trigo and Drosic.
That time Drosic had her back to the ball and never located it.
Lout finds Trigo, left-handed two-point shot, no good. Prenger runs it down. Prenger will bring it up the court. Over to Wolfe. Swinging all the way to Fisher in the corner. Entry pass off the glass, and then Taylor Kogi, her first points of the game. Assist by Fisher.
Kogi did a good job sealing her defender down low. Opened up a nice little bounce pass from the wing and in.
Turnover by the Rangers gives the ball back to the Wildcats. Another three-point shot taken, this time by Ivy Wolfe. It's missed, 3-on-1. And New Knoxville cannot capitalize. As a good job defending the fast break was Damaris Wolfe, and New Knoxville
missed a golden opportunity there. They had 3-on-1, and you got to convert that over, I would say, 80% of the time.
Ivy Wolfe with the basketball against the New Knoxville man-to-man defense. Lob pass down to Prenger. Three-point shot does not drop. It hit a lot of the rim. Shot was taken by Wolfe. Boy, Minster has shot a number of three-pointers already. Is that 4 or 5?
That is 6.
6. That was my next guess. 5-2.
As long as you kept going that direction, you're going to hit it.
I was. Man-to-man defense by the Wildcats. High flex offense by New Knoxville. New Knoxville trying to find a open look at the basket. Doty had a nice game against Upper Sauter Valley. throws it out of bounds.
And that's 5 turnovers for the Rangers.
Substitutions for, subs for the Minster Wildcats. 22, Jessica Falk. 23, Kendra Thien.
So now the Rangers go to a 3-2 zone. And they're going to try to keep that tightened up in the lane, keep the ball out of the middle, keep it away from Courtney Prenger.
Well, Minster really hasn't attacked the middle law with the 6 3-point shots attempted.
Well, that's how they did get their 1 2-point basket on a nice.
Yes, you're right. Thien with the shot, rebound by Knoxville, turning it over. Prenger looking for room. Bounce pass, assist Prenger, basket Fisher. A couple of turnovers by the Rangers, and Minster able to capitalize. They have a 5-point lead, 7-2 as we approach the 4-minute mark of this first quarter.
This is danger time right here for the Rangers.
Pass stolen away. Prenger comes up with it. Left-hand layup. Boy, a nice move by number 22, Jessica Falk. Coach Hegemeyer takes timeout. His team trails by 7, 9-2. A full timeout, so we'll be back after words from our sponsors here on NKTelco Sports.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a third-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Walpaug, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on first, second, and third shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
PSG Automotive Outfitters, your truck accessory headquarters.
There's a look at the DeBremen Cardinals. They were victorious earlier tonight, sectional champs over the Marion Local Flyers. They will play the winner of this game at the Walpaug District on March 1st. So they will stick around and get a little look at their next competition. Right now, the Wildcats up by 7. Janae Hoy, number 40, into the contest for the Wildcats. Louth pulls up, kisses it off the glass. Nice elevation, good shot by Tasia Louth.
They needed that basket.
That breaks a long drought of offense for the Rangers. They now trail by 5. Wolfe over to Hoyne. A lot of ball movement here by the Wildcats. Falk, a triple from the corner. Jessica Falk, 5 points off the bench for the 5'8" junior. She averages just over 4, so a nice spark of offense for Jessica Falk early here in this first quarter. Doty gets it from Louth, and she is going to be fouled on the drive to the basket. Fouls on number 30, Courtney Prenger. Her first, team second.
We'll see how that defensive pressure they put on Scott bringing the ball up the floor, that takes a toll. Maybe not in the first quarter, but later on it will take the toll.
Scott misses the 3-pointer. Prenger rebounds. In for the Rangers, number 5, Morgan Luffel. Loose ball, a lot of bodies on the ground. The tie-up will give it over to the Rangers, so a turnover against the Wildcats. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. As starters, Fisher and Kogi return. Wolfe and Prenger sit down. Full court pressure by the by the Wildcats. Scott has it, will wait to cross half court. Here comes the double team. She's able to get rid of it. Luffel able to run it down in the corner. And that one through Doty's hands. She can't quite save it.
That pass was down and around her ankles, and a cross-court pass to the ankles usually is not successful.
So the Wildcats nursing an 8-point lead as we approach the 2-minute mark of the first quarter. Three-pointer by Allie Fisher, deep in the left corner. 15-4.
So the Wildcats are on a run again, so the Rangers need to respond to that.
Scott pushing the ball up the court. A number of Wildcats trailing her. Level shot off the mark. Doty rebounds. Offensive stick back bucket by Taylor Doty. Well, the Wildcats move well on offense. Very limited standing. A lot of players moving. The ball moves pretty quick. Fisher again from the other corner. Allie Fisher, 2 back-to-back triples. She's a 32% three-point shooter on the season. Just made her 20th and 21st triple of the season. As Coach Hegemeyer will take a timeout, his team trails by 12. A 30-second timeout. That'll give us a chance for Ron to run through the game sponsors.
American Trim, PSG Automotive Outfitters, 21st Century Kitchens, Sweeterman Pharmacies, Keyhole Pizza, West Staff, Lamb's Insurance Agency, Grand Lake Health, Moran's Refrigeration, Carriage Works, Francis Furniture, Wilson Health, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Cy Sweeterman, NKT Productions, New Knoxville Supply Company, Minster Bank, WKKI, K94 FM, Minster Dental Care, Hometown Opportunity. The scoreboard sponsor for this game is First National Bank. Think First. And we'll be presenting the player of the game with an NKTelco t-shirt.
So Coach Hegemeyer's burned 2 timeouts trying to help his team. And there's a pass just we talked about earlier. You can't stand to catch the ball. Demarius Wolfe. The full court pass down the level off her hands. A turnover by the Rangers.
And that's 10 turnovers here in the first quarter by the Rangers. They got the right idea, just the execution isn't there.
Minster's defense very aggressive, and you saw the simple inbounds pass there. The aggressive defensive player, if you will, just moving towards the ball. And usually when you're moving towards the ball, you have the advantage over the one standing still. And easier said than done, but right now Minster taking care of the control of the game. They'll launch another three-pointer. That one in and out. No good on that shot was number 40, Janae Hoyne. So New Knoxville under 30 seconds, a long way to go. They make sure they didn't get a 5-second count. Again, dangerous pass across court. Louth able to catch it. Pressure defense for the Wildcats. 15 seconds to go. Leffel over to Jurasic. Scott cut off, finds Louth. 14-footer for Louth, no good. Leffel battles. Jurasic gets it. That's your first quarter buzzer, and after 1 8-minute quarter of action, it's the Wildcats 20, the Rangers 6. You're watching girls sectional championship basketball on NKTelco Sports.
At 21st Century Kitchens, we know that every home has a style to go with it. From first-time homebuyers to families with the pitter-patter of little feet to teenagers taking over the kitchen, 21st Century has what you want, customizing the style, layout, and price point to fit your budget. Kitchens by Craftmade and quality cabinets, countertops by Wilson Art and Cambria, along with availability of granite, marble, and wood.
See what's in store behind the yellow door for your 21st Century Kitchen.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
The number 1 seed, Minster Wildcats, open up with a dominating first 8 minutes. They're on top by 14, 20-6 over the Rangers.
8 of 15 from the floor, 4 of 10 from the three-point line. The Rangers 3 of 7 They need more shots, fewer turnovers. They had 10 turnovers in the first quarter compared to the Wildcats' 2.
How many three-pointers did Minster attempt in the first quarter?
That'd be 10.
How many did they make?
4.
On the season, Minster shoots 39% from three-point range, so this is no mistake as Avery Wolfe hits her 4th point of the game. So very good outside shooting team are the Wildcats. 38.5% from three-point range. That's 28%. Thank you, Ron. Is that what the circle on the telestrator meant again?
Yeah, that's what I'm here for, Jeff. To help you out. You helped me the first game. I
help you a lot.
Yeah, you do.
No, thanks. It
I
goes both ways,
appreciate
yeah?
that.
Ditto. Okay, the Rangers need an answer. They trail by 16. Doty is fouled, so that'll help. Well, as a field goal shooting team, and what I meant to say, the Wildcats shoot well from the floor in general, a 39% mark, if you will, from the floor. Of that, 28% from the three-point line. Not the best three-point shooting percentage, but tonight they've been pretty well. Offensive foul against the Rangers. So tough call off the ball against New Knoxville.
Yeah, 38% for the season from the floor, and they're already over 50%. Now the Rangers go to a 2-3 zone.
Not for sure who the Ranger foul was on. Or was there an offensive foul, Ron, that I missed? Okay, well. Oh, travel. Sorry about that.
The turnover.
Three-point shot taken by Avery Wolfe off the mark, but it stays with the Wildcats. New Knoxville knocks it out of bounds. A team rebound for Minster. They look to try to grow this 16-point lead.
And they go to the 2-3 zone, trying to cut the corner shots out, because that's where the shots are coming from for the Wildcats.
Pranger shot miss. Offensive rebound number 13, Paige Toby. So again, 3 shots there. It was Fisher missing from 3, Pranger missing, and then Paige Toby comes up with a basket.
Nice job there by Avery Wolfe. She cut the ball down. She looked like the safety in football. She got the angle on the pass and cut right in front of Scott to deflect it.
Minster, good ball movement. The long pass, cross court, 3-point basket by Damaris Wolfe. And the Wildcats are on pace here offensively and defensively, doing a lot of things right.
Yeah, just good job of offense there. When the Rangers were in a 3-2, they were shooting from the corners. Now they're in a 2-3, and they're shooting from the wing.
Jurasic drives off glass, and then Meg Jurasic, her first points of the game. The Rangers' leading scorer at 9 a game.
A lot of times it's not rocket science. It's just putting people in the gaps against the zone.
Pranger misses. Morgan Leffel with the rebound. Leffel down the court, finds Trigo. Left-handed 3-point shot off the mark. Jurasic saves it into the hands of Morgan Leffel. And she will have it off of her leg out of bounds. So a turnover against New Knoxville.
Number 23 comes in for the Wildcats. That's 5'9" senior Kendra Thien.
Also for Minster, number 40, Janae Hoyne back in for New Knoxville. Doty replaces Louth. Trigo also came back in for, well, maybe not, maybe it was just three-pointer. Wow, on top, on fire, Avery Wolfe, her second 3-point basket of the night. 5 minutes remain until halftime. Scott cut off, looking forward, help, finds Trigo. Assist, Trigo, basket, Meg Jurasic.
Nice pass there by Trigo from the baseline, bounce pass.
No, I thought she shoved it into her chest. That was a bounce pass?
That was a bounce
pass. Okay, I missed it. Good call.
We didn't see too many of those in the first game.
I can't believe I didn't see it there. I was watching, didn't catch my eye, but I'll take your word for it. A 20-point Minster lead. Well, the cross-court pass is dangerous, but when used effectively and wisely, it's pretty good. That time, Minster turns it over.
Only the third turnover in the first half for the Wildcats.
Wow, there's just no relief. I mean, how would you like to be the ball handler? Every time you cross the court, it's not in full court pressure right now, but when they come across, there's just a body on you as soon as you cross the timeline. And
yeah, at first, you might get by with it, but after a while, it just wears on you, and they're going to force you into mistakes.
Jacqueline Luffel, number 3 for New Knoxville, into the game.
And it's not something you can practice, unless you get other people in there to, alumni.
Like a college team.
College team, yeah.
It's tough to find people that can do this. And Minster is blessed with a number of girls they can rotate in and really not lose anything, especially defensively.
Yeah, we've covered Ohio Northern girls, and it's very similar.
Yeah. Offense right now for New Knoxville. Very patient, really struggling to get a good look and good footwork by number 24, Taylor Kogi, knocking the ball away. Stays with New Knoxville. So it will be Ranger basketball. 3:28 left. Minster's outscored New Knoxville 10-4 here in the second quarter. Leffel finds Scott into Doty. Turnaround jumper in. Taylor Doty, her 4th point.
Nice move there by Doty. Just turned off her left shoulder and put it up with a nice little halfway hook shot, I guess.
Nice touch. And going that way, it's an easier shot for a right-hander. Keep thinking that's number 10. That's 4. There we go, 40. Janae Hoyne. 5'4" freshman. Evidently all the small numbers were taken. As a freshman, doesn't matter what your number are, just as long as you're playing. And going to the basket is number 23, Kendra Thien.
Now, the one thing that the zone has done is slowed Minster down a little bit. They're a little bit more patient with the basketball, and they don't get the open, easy shot right away. They have to work for it.
Thien is good on her first free throw. Ron, do you have a shooting percentage on that?
Yes, I do. She is 12 of 18 on the season at 67%.
As a team, the Wildcats shoot a very respectable.
As a team, yeah, 72%.
Thien makes 2. Scott brings the ball down. Finds Doty. Back to Scott. Scott over to Jacqueline Luffel. Well, even when Scott trying to look back to get the call from the head coach, Tim Hegemeyer, she's going to have to get moving to get the void to 5. I disagree because once Scott gets her body in front of the torso, Thien was closely guarded, or not Thien, whoever it was, maybe it's Hoyne, but when Scott got the defender on her side, that is no longer closely guarded. She has got her body in front of the torso. It was a close call, bang, bang, but you have to be in front of the defender, I think, to have that 5-second count apply. Turnover New Knoxville. Yeah, turnover Minster. Scott spin dribbles, loses the handle, and it comes up into the hands of number 40, Janae Hoyne. Good play by Kogi. 3-pointer off the mark. Offensive rebound. Kogi misses a shot. Jurasic with the rebound, and well, even there, the simple bounce pass, Jessica Falk active, kicking the ball out of bounds. Wolfe, Pranger, and Wolfe back in for Minster, as well as number 21, Danielle Barhorst, and Morgan Luffel into the Ranger lineup, replacing Doty. Full court pressure by the Wildcats, 32-12 your score. Louth will bring it up now, and Scott will go off to the wing. Doty, or I should say Louth, I thought she was gonna get a high screen from Jurasic. Stopped the dribble.
That time she had the back door set up, just a ball fake to the right and a back cut, but she decided to throw it anyway.
Tight defense, that's one thing you maybe put at risk, Ron, is when you're playing so tight. If the offensive player can get a screen or go back door, it could be there. Kogi had to reach back for that pass, gets it. Jurasic with the rebound. Minster ties her up, forces the jump ball. It's a turnover now in New Knoxville as a possession arrow favors Minster. Entry pass off Kogi's hands. Morgan Leffel with the steal. Her pass knocked away, stolen by Damaris Wolfe.
We're on a
Ivy
run of
Wolfe
about
now.
4 straight turnovers.
Damaris Wolfe, three-pointer is in. Her second three-pointer of the game, her 10th point of the game.
So Minster puts an end to that run.
Overhead pass knocked away and stolen. Damaris Wolfe putting her hands right in the passing lane. Pass to Pranger. She rebalances herself. And Courtney Pranger, the leading scorer for the Wildcats, 11.8, her first 2 points of the game.
She gets the ball down that low, and you can count to 2.
Scott gets a screen from Leffel, an illegal screen. Not set maybe long enough or quick enough. So Leffel picks up her second foul. 25 seconds left.
So we'll see what the Wildcats do here with 25 seconds to go. The buzzer went off. I think that was an accident.
Clock running now. A 25-point lead for the Wildcats. They may be content to hold the ball for the last shot. A nice ball movement going to the gaps. Jurasic with the rebound, but overhead pass is touched away again, Ron. This time it goes out of bounds. That's a couple times New Knoxville's tried to throw a soft pass over their head or through the hands of a Minster defender. Not going to work.
And that's what Minster wants. They want you to throw the ball up in the air so the other defender can get it.
Scott going to her left. A very difficult three-point shot to get off. It falls up short. At halftime, the Wildcats in control, 37-12. You're watching girls tournament basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
As a business owner, do you find yourself reviewing too many applications, or are you the job seeker filling out dozens of applications in an attempt to find employment? West Staff has been bridging the gap between employers and employees since 1988. Jobs range from manufacturing and clerical to specialized fields such as quality control and engineering. West Staff has the ability to operate as your company's entire HR department or simply payroll employees on a temp-to-hire basis. West Staff, your partner in business.
Welcome back to the Palace in Coldwater, Ohio. Sectional championship game between the Wildcats and the Rangers. It's been all Minster so far in the first quarter, 2 quarters of action. With our first half stats, here's Ron Cruzy.
Yeah, from the field, the Rangers were 6 of 12. The Wildcats 14 of 28. From the three-point line, Rangers 0 of 3. Minster 7 of 15. Rangers didn't shoot any foul shots, and the Wildcats were 2 of 2. Rebounding-wise, the Rangers had the edge there, 13-5. But the turnover battle definitely went to the Wildcats. The Rangers had 17, and the Wildcats 5. So when you have 17 turnovers, you don't get a shot. Thus, the difference in the number of shots, the number of rebounds, everything.
And both teams shoot 50% from the field. If you saw that mark, you're thinking, boy, we got a tight game. There's where the stats don't tell the story. You got to look at the quantity, not the quality. And with the underlying factor there, Ron, probably are those turnovers, as you mentioned. So
yeah, I think 2 key possessions there was one time the Rangers come down, they have 3-on-1, and they can't convert it.
Now you can get a shot off.
Yeah, right after that, the Wildcats had a fast break, 2-on-1, and they convert it. So, you know, that's kind of the way the game went. And when New Knoxville went to the zone, Minster just basically became more patient with the ball, which that's what you do against the zone. And they worked it till they got the good shot, and they were putting them in.
Well, the Wildcats, not the number one seed by mistake. They've earned it. They played a very good season, 19-3 overall. They've played a tough schedule, and they have come out here and not overlooked the enemy whatsoever. And they have dominated here and plan on moving on to the Wapak districts, where they will face the New Bremen Cardinals. New Bremen, a 10-point winner over Marion Local tonight earlier here at the Palace, and the Cardinals of New Bremen still here watching. So Knoxville very patient now with the basketball.
Other than the one pass, I think it was it Trigo or Scott that had, I think it was Trigo that had the nice bounce pass from the baseline. Other than that, they haven't got the ball inside to Jurasic at all.
Jurasic now with the basketball on the outside up to Scott. New Knoxville's had the ball for almost 60 seconds and not quite. 56 seconds into the second half, they turn it over after a long possession. Tough break for the Rangers.
They got a spectator with a basketball they want to get. They don't want any extra dribbling going on. Safety reasons, first of all.
Minster's first possession. Pringer's had a quiet night. They really haven't had to use her too much and have a lot of girls contributing. Damaris Wolfe leads the Wildcats in scoring with 10. Pringer has it knocked out for hands out of bounds. Damaris Wolfe with 10, 8 from Allie Fisher, 6 from Avery Wolfe, 5 from Jessica Falk, 2 apiece from the following: Paige Toby, Kendra Thien, Taylor Kogi, and Courtney Pringer. Pringer make that 4 now for Pringer. 11.8 points on the season. Hits her first bucket of the second half. And the biggest lead now, 27 for the Wildcats. Tough pass, dribble stopped in the middle of the floor, and makes it very difficult to make the entry pass, especially when you're playing a team of Minster. The physical, the athletic ability.
They're going to be in the passing lanes. They're trying, you know, they're denying the ball on the wings, and when you throw it that far, they're going to get their hand on it.
Scott cut off, muscles up a shot. Out of bounds, and it goes over to the Wildcats. Trigger had a chance at it until Kogi kind of bumped herself with going for the loose ball, and it goes over to the Wildcats. Quickly down the floor. Here come the Cats.
So the Rangers in a man-to-man. They have to go to man-to-man now. They just can't afford to be in a zone and watch Minster throw the ball around the outside.
Kogi offensive rebound off the Pringer miss, so a couple looks, no bucket for the Wildcats, but they create a turnover. A lot of pressure in the backcourt. Scott couldn't get away from it. She felt she probably was fouled. It doesn't get the call, and the turnover gives the ball to the Wildcats. Back to work on offense they go. A long possession. Pringer has it stripped away. Good job by Taylor Doty collapsing on Pringer. There's a strong pick, a legal screen. Good job by Jurasic. She pulls up for the jumper. Nice offensive action there. Cannot come up with a bucket due to the Rangers. And Pringer, nice bounce pass herself as Wolfe misses. And Pringer offensive rebound will be fouled. And
you need to use the backboard on that shot. You're 5 feet away on a 45-degree angle. That ball's got to go off the glass.
2-shot foul for Pringer.
She's turned it into a very difficult shot.
68% from the free throw line. Makes her first one. (23 and 40 for the Cats. Thien and Hoyne, respectively, back into the game. Prenger good on both. 4 points in the quarter, 6 in the game.
Minster's 4 for 4 from the free throw line in the game.
Man-to-man pressure being applied by the Wildcats. Scott fouled in the act. It should be a 2-shot foul, I would assume, unless it was before the shot. Foul on number 40, Janae Hoyne.
That's her first foul. And that's Minster's first foul here in the second half.
Scott, 2 points in the first half. That free throw off the rim, no good. Take another look at the replay here. As you'll see, Scott full head of steam. A little contact there. She muscled her way up to the basket. Aaron off the mark with both of her free throws. New Knoxville yet to score in the quarter. Nice bounce pass down the court. Again, pretty decent ball movement by the Wildcats. So Wolfe backs it out, gives it over to Ivy Wolfe. Or, I'm sorry, Fisher. That one off of Louth. No, it wasn't off of Louth, I guess.
We saw it off of Louth. The referee saw just an errant pass, I guess.
Full court pressure, 41-12. The score, New Knoxville yet to score in the half. Wildcats have put 4 points on the board. Louth open, catches the ball. Jurasic now. Prenger guarding her interior pass into Doty, knocked away.
That's a third turnover for the Rangers here in the third quarter. Minster has 2.
Prenger posts up, kicks out to her teammate for an open three-pointer by Damaris Wolfe. No good. New Knoxville rebounds. And as we approach the halfway point of the third quarter, we'll try to score the first points, and Doty will have a chance at the foul line. No seniors on the New Knoxville roster. 5 juniors lead the way, and Doty is one of them. The foul goes against Damaris Wolfe. We're going to try to get these Minster players that are coming in now, as Morgan Leffel, number 5, in for New Knoxville. And for Minster, we've got Kogi on the court, 24. 4 is Wolfe, 40 is Hoyne. 23 is Thien, and 22 is Falk. As New Knoxville run everything difficult now, 0 for 4 from the free throw line.
0 for 2 from inside the arc. They haven't taken a 3 this quarter.
How many turnovers?
3.
Scott trying to make something happen on offense.
4.
Loses the ball. Body's on the ground, and Minster comes up with it, so the 4th Ranger turnover. Falk off of her hands, out of bounds. So Minster gives it back. Minster now half-court defense, 3:44 left in the third quarter. Scott patiently brings the ball down the court against the Minster zone, a 1-2-2 zone defense. Jurasic, good ball movement. Scott not able to get a shot off. Doty does. 3-point basket by Taylor Doty, her 7th point of the night. The first points of the half for New Knoxville.
I doubt if Minster's been in a zone very much this year.
Yeah, it could be. I haven't seen them play much. They have a lot of depth on the bench. They play a lot of people. And defensively, you really can't tell a difference from my standpoint of who's on the court. They all play very good defense. 3-point shot by Wolfe, no good. Off of the Minster Wildcats. Ball will go over to the Rangers. These two teams met just recently in the regular season. Minster dominated that game 45-20. a little bit more offense tonight already, 41 points, still 2 minutes, 51 seconds left. Now back to the full court pressure, the Minster does, and they will pick up the Rangers man-to-man, it looks like, and go back to a man-to-man. Doty hit a three-pointer the last time. Jurasic will shoot from three. No good. Strong rebound by Thien, but her outlet pass a little too much in front of Hoyne, and it's a Minster turnover. Whistle on the court, a timeout taken. I believe it was by Minster. It is against Minster, a full time, 30-second timeout. Ron, I'll let you run through the sponsors again.
American Trim, PSG Automotive Outfitters, 21st Century Kitchens, Sweeterman Pharmacies, Keyhole Pizza, West Staff, Lamb's Insurance Agency, Grand Lake Health, Moran's Refrigeration, Carriage Works, Francis Furniture, Wilson Health, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Cy Sweeterman, NKT Productions, New Knoxville Supply Company, Minster Bank, WKKI, K94 FM, Minster Dental Care, Hometown Opportunity. The scoreboard sponsor is First National Bank, Think First, and the player of the game will be brought to you by NKTelco.
Nice crowd shots of Minster and New Knoxville fans, and everyone dancing to the fine music being played here at Coldwater as Ron read through our list of sponsors. Thank you to those fine sponsors that allow us to bring you this. Tonight it's girls sectional championship basketball, Wildcats and Rangers. The winner to move on to the Wapak District semifinal on March 1st. Collision on the court, bodies go down, bodies get up. At the other end, shot missed. Jurasic with a rebound. Number 4, Wolfe, and number 4, Doty. The collision, a Scott's shot off the mark. Pushing the ball down the court, quickly come the Wildcats. Bounce pass, back and forth it goes as now Hoyne will reset the Minster offense up top, and they'll swing it over to Wolfe. Entry pass in, shot off the glass by Kogi, no good. Whistle, Ranger basketball, minute 35 left. Tasia Lout replaces Scott.
We got a line change for Minster, 4 in and 4 out.
They probably play about 9, for sure 10 maybe, because everyone that's in here now, I've take that back. There's one over there, number 13. Yep, Toby played in the first half. Yep, so Morgan Leffel running the offense now for New Knoxville. Over to Doty. This is Leffel driving to the basket. Pull up jumper off the mark. Jurasic rebound. Trigo shot blocked. And there's a tie on the jump ball. It'll go over to the Minster Wildcats with a minute 10 left. Coach Tim Hegemeyer will take a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here, go through this tournament schedule roughly one more time here. Again, New Bremen advances. They defeated Marion Local tonight by 10 points. The winner of this game, which right now looks to be like it's Minster, they will move on to the Wapak semifinal district game, 8 o'clock on March 1st. Above them, teams that possibly may also meet up in Wapak. The number 4 seed St. Henry Redskins are playing a number 5 seed Ridgemont. That game is going on this evening. Well, it's already over. It's at 6 o'clock. And the other teams in that bracket, number 2 Fort Recovery takes on number 10 Ada. So if the seeds hold out, it will be an all MAC district at Wapak with number 1 Minster, number 3 New Bremen, number 2 Fort Recovery, and number 4 St. Henry, if the seeds all win out tonight. Right now, Minster taking care of their business. New Bremen took care of their business earlier. And those 4 teams then will meet up March 1st with the championship game, the district finals, on March 3rd at 7 o'clock in Wapak.
So Knoxville's gone back to a 2-3 zone.
Three-pointer missed by the Wildcats, another offensive rebound. Three-point shot, Damaris Wolfe 13 points in the game for Damaris, her third triple. Louth with the basketball, the final 30 seconds. There's a foul. As Damaris Wolfe, a little too much contact. Boy, it'd be exciting to see New Bremen play Minster. They battled a close game regular season, and you saw how New Bremen played, pretty aggressive, a lot of, I'm going to body you until the referee calls it. Minster's done, the same type of defense, very aggressive, and those two teams are going to kind of match up defensively, at least very well, doing the same concepts.
Two very good defenses, New Bremen and Minster. And one thing you see that they have in common, New Bremen has Paige, who is 6'1", Paige Jones.
Yes.
Yeah, Paige Jones. And Minster, they have Courtney Pringer at 6'2", and they both can play out front defense on the point guard.
Makes it very difficult, and that matchup earlier in the year was won by Minster 47-44. Wasn't that the game? I know NKTelco had it. I believe Minster maybe went on like an 8-0 run, something like that late in the game, and kind of came from behind. So that's the end of the third quarter. The Wildcats remain in control. They own a 44-18 lead over New Knoxville. We'll be back with the final 8 minutes here on NKTelco Sports.
For over 27 years, the knowledgeable, reliable, and experienced staff at Lamb's Insurance Agency has been providing superior auto and home insurance to the people of West Central Ohio and Indiana. The team's understanding of the agricultural community and farming operations is second to none. We support the local communities because we are, well, local. If you are looking for excellent claim service, stop by or call today for your quote. Lamb's Insurance Agency, representing Ohio Mutual Insurance Group.
At Joint Township District Memorial Hospital, your comfort and care is our #1 priority. Our surgical nerve blocks are a great way to reduce pain and can be used for arm, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, and foot surgeries. The nerve blocks decrease the stress of surgery on your body, requires less anesthesia and pain medications, and in many cases can offer relief for several days. Visit grandlakehealth.org for details on all of our services.
Final 8 minutes as the Minster crowd encouraging our cameraman for a little excitement. They get their wish, and turn it back now to the ball game where the Wildcats 8 minutes away from a sectional championship. Louth drives, ball knocked away. Good hands by number 40, Janae Hoyne, 5'4" freshman.
New Knoxville went back to their man-to-man.
Pringer gets positioning, muscles, goes up off the glass. She is fouled. You mentioned New Knoxville, no seniors on the rosters. They have, I believe, 5 juniors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct. The Wildcats host 5 seniors on the roster. Allie Fisher, Reagan Webker, Paige Toby, Kendra Thien, and Taylor Kogi. Pringer hits the free throw. So she'll be back. Just a junior. Take another look here. I didn't really, I thought I was going to see some stuff. I thought Jurasic maybe wasn't vertical, but I didn't see any contact. But tough to see, real speed. And Pringer hits both shots. She was quiet in the first half offensively, 2 points. 6 here in the second half, 8 in the game. Leading scorer right now for Minster is Damaris Wolfe.
Minster stays perfect from the foul line, 6 of 6. The Rangers are 1 for 5, but as a team, Minster shoots 72% from the free throw line. New Knoxville 71. That just happens to be #1 and #2 in the MAC.
Back-to-back turnovers there, Ron. Each team giving it away. New Knoxville now go back to work. 46-18. We have played 1 minute of action here in the second or fourth quarter. Jurasic, her shot is blocked off by Pringer out of bounds. 30 versus 30, Pringer and Jurasic. We'll have another year to battle as Pringer just a junior, Jurasic just a sophomore. Leffel leaves, Trigo returns. Taylor Tages threw it off number 32's back. She was not looking at Louth. Instead to get it in, Doty, baseline jumper, tough shot, good score. Doty with 9. Right idea, but too many steps by Damaris Wolfe. Minster backs up just a little bit here, picks New Knoxville up at the timeline. Scott with the basketball being harassed by Hoyne. Another overhead pass, slows it down. Drostick gets it, Trigo for 3. Short. Rebounding the basketball, Paige Toby. Hoyne now pushes tempo, and long cross-court pass deflected, but into the hands of Fisher. Toby spinning, tied up, needs help, can't get help. Trigo comes away with the ball. Scott muscles into the basket, shot blocked by Prenger. She recovers her own missed shot and will be fouled. Jacqueline Leffel for New Knoxville back in, also for Minster. 12 and 22, Reagan Webker. And also Jessica Falk. And also another sub for Minster, number 23, Kendra Thien. Webker, one of those 5 seniors I mentioned.
So Wolfe, Toby, and Prenger come out of the game for Minster.
Scott with the basketball, looking for Trigo on the screens. They dump it into Jurasic. Spins, tough shot against her body. Good kiss off the glass, Jurasic. 9 points for number 30. Board says 7. I wonder where I made my mistake at, Ron. 2, 4, 6. Oh, it is 7. No, it's 9. I got her down for 9. I'm going to stick with 9.
All I can do is go by the scoreboard.
Yeah, you could run down after the game and check.
Yeah.
Going to the basket and getting fouled. Number 23, Kendra Thien, and she will have free throws coming up. Thien, her 3rd free throw of the game.
67% free throw shooter, came in the game 12-18.
Minster yet to miss a free throw, and they continue the streak. More subs for the Wildcats. 4, Ivy Wolfe, and also number 14, Carly Richard, a 5'7" junior.
8 of 8 from the line for the Wildcats. That's about as good as you can get.
Taking care of business in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and what I call special teams. That's just that loose ball or scoring in transition. They've done a fine job in all areas of the game tonight. 26-point lead. Pass off of Doty's hands, maybe on the wrong side of her a little bit. Players go down near the sideline. The ball stays with New Knoxville. 4 minutes, 55 seconds left. Trigo to inbound. Finds Scott. Wraparound bounce pass to Jurasic. Shot short. Nice play there by number 23, Thien, getting the ball down the court to her teammate. Stripped away. The Rangers come away with a turnover. Doty with the basketball. Up top with Jurasic. Leffel for 3. No good off the mark. Trigo runs it down. Bounce pass to Scott. Stolen away from her knees. A pass is made by Falk. Jump shot up and in by Ivy Wolfe. Wolfe with 8. Her first points of the second half.
That was the first shot taken by Minster other than 4
Free
foul
throws.
shots.
4 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Bounce pass into Jurasic. She turns around and is fouled. So she will go to the foul line, and
she comes in at a 75% free throw shooter. She averages 9 points a game and 7.6 rebounds for the Rangers. 5'11" sophomore.
First free throw is good. It still bothers me with the score. I wonder where I made my mistake.
Wish I could help you out there, but
you could go down and check the official score. Jurasic makes both free throws. Coach Hagemeyer will take a timeout, a full timeout. We'll take one with him. You're watching girls tournament basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Moran Refrigeration in St. Mary's is celebrating 70 years in business. We are committed to offering you top name brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid, Samsung, Fisher & Paykel, and Speed Queen. Come in and experience the one-on-one personal service that you won't get from big box stores. Our delivery and installation specialist will assure you that your purchases arrive safely and are installed properly. Moran Refrigeration, exceeding your expectations.
Carriage Works has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. Carriage Works thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. Carriage Works now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. Carriage Works has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for Carriage Works. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
3 minutes. Nice angle there. We get straightened out. Good job. 3:50 left and counting. Illegal screen. So pick not set well enough, and the foul goes against the Wildcats. Number 14, Carly Richard, her first. Jurasic out high with the basketball.
Another illegal screen.
Now I think Scott pushed off, trying to free herself from Wolfe, I believe. Or no, from Falk.
Both teams with 4 turnovers in the fourth quarter.
So the Wildcats got off to a good start, Ron, and really have not been challenged on the scoreboard, if you will. I mean, New Knoxville still playing hard and making things happen, but Wildcats offensively just put the ball in the basket, and that's the name of the game. And they've done so pretty good, especially in the first half. Have slowed things down a lot in the second half. Only 7 points in the third quarter. And a bucket by number 12, Reagan Webker. One of the 5 seniors on the Wildcats team getting a chance to score. Leffel into Jurasic. Good foot speed by Kendra Thien getting around Jurasic to knock the ball away. And another turnover for New Knoxville. More subs for the Wildcats. 5, 10, and 44. 5 is Courtney Ernst. 10 is Lily Peltier. And 44 is Avery Wolfe.
And number 21, Danielle Barhorst.
Louth also in for New Knoxville as Doty and Jurasic check out. So for the Minster Wildcats, Courtney Ernst with the basketball right now, number 5. Finds Reagan Webker, 12, who will bring it down to court. 21 is Danielle Barhorst. And that is 44, Avery Wolfe, who finds number 5, Courtney Ernst. I don't know if all 5 of them touched him. I know 4 of them did.
And then they get a layup.
The only one that didn't touch it was probably Lily Peltier, number 10. Trigo has it knocked away. Another Ranger turnover. 2 minutes left, 54-24, 30-point lead for the Wildcats. Don't know if we'll get there, but something new this year in tournament basketball. Anytime a team gets over 35 or up by 35, the clock will run. A 3-point basket by sophomore Avery Wolfe.
The clock would only stop if the other team gets it down to 30.
Yep.
Or there is a timeout or at the end of a quarter.
Or an injury.
Yes.
I saw that last week when we had it happen. Foul on Wolfe coming in for the Wildcats. Number 10, or sorry, for New Knoxville, Carly Flutterjohn. And also number 14 for the Minster Wildcats, Carly Richard. She replaces Reagan Webker. So we're debating about whether or not it'll be free throws, and Trigo will have to shoot her free throws first before Flutterjohn can go in. Trigo scoreless on the night. Gets her first basket, or first point. That breaks a string of offense for the Rangers. They had scored 6 in the first, 6 in the second, 6 in the third, now 7 in the fourth. Make that 8. So Trigo comes out, Carly Flutterjohn, number 10, in. And the final minute and a half to be played out here at the Palace. Bounce pass, open look, and a friendly hop for Carly Richard, number 14, 5'7" junior.
Minster's 5 of 6 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Most of those have been layups.
Scott muscles in, misses, gets her own rebound, muscles up, gets fouled, and she will have 2 shots for Aaron Scott. So Scott has had a tough night trying to score tonight. Has been guarded by a good defensive team in Minster. Gets her first free throw of the night, her 3rd point. And their second shot off the mark, rebounded by the Wildcats. 60 seconds left in the game. Pass nearly thrown out of bounds, recovered. And there's a turnover.
That's the 5th turnover here in the fourth quarter by Minster. New Knoxville has 6. "35 seconds left. Jacqueline Luffel for 3. No good off the mark. Rebounded by Courtney Ernst. Up the court to Pelletier. Her pass is knocked out of bounds. Be Minster basketball, the final 25 seconds. At the conclusion of this game, we'll take a quick 30-second timeout and come back and watch the Wildcats cut down the nets. As Rangers will put some subs in. In for New Knoxville, number 11, Taylor Newman. Number 20, Alicia Wiedock. So it's Alicia Wiedock to Morgan Luffel, and then we have Flutterjohn, Taylor Newman, and Jacqueline Luffel on the court for the Rangers. The final 15 seconds of action here from the Palace. Knocked away, and down the floor come the Wildcats. At the buzzer, count the basket, Carly Richard. The Minster Wildcats, your sectional champs. We'll take a quick break and come back for the net cutting ceremony here from Coldwater on NKTelco Sports.
The big game is right around the corner. Are you ready for it? Come into Francis Furniture and find the right fit for you and your friends in our Lazy Boy Comfort Studio. With Lazy Boy Premier sofa and sectionals, you can custom order a look that's just your style. Choose from hundreds of decorator fabrics or choose genuine leather for its luxurious feel and durability. Come into Francis Furniture today, the area's only Lazy Boy Comfort Studio.
Welcome back to Coldwater. The Wildcats have earned a sectional title. They will cut down the net, and we will have that here for you as the Minster Wildcats, your sectional champions. As we are getting our stats kind of ready for you, and we will quickly have the ceremony here. Okay, the first one up for the Minster Wildcats, Taylor Kogi. She finished with 2 points. Well, they're trying to cut down. There it goes. Minster Wildcats wire to wire tonight. Got off to a good start, never looked back. (61-27). Next lady up there is number 3, I believe. There we go. Thank you, guys. Allie Fisher for 8 points. We will be selecting players of the game for each team here shortly. Seemed like this net's harder to cut down than the one for the Bremen game was. Up next, number 12, Reagan Wepker. She had a basket in the 4th quarter. Wepker is one of the 5 seniors on the Minster Wildcat team. Next up will be number 23, another senior, Kendra Thien. Kendra finishes the game with 4 points. All of them were free throws. Now is number 13, Paige Toby, a 6-foot senior. Paige also scoring 2 points in the game. $11 different Wildcat players scored tonight. Number 30, Courtney Pranger, 6'2" junior. Had 2 points in the first half, 6 in the second half, total of 8. Now number 32, Damaris Wolfe, 5'9" junior, finished the game with 13 points. Nice night for Damaris. Hit a couple threes in the second period, had another 3 in the third period to help spark that very impressive Minster offense tonight. Up now is number 5, Courtney Ernst, a 5'7" junior. Also scored a basket in the 4th quarter. Next up for the Wildcats, number 14, Carly Richard. She had 4 points. She made the last bucket of the game for the Wildcats to give them 61 on the night. She's a 5'7" junior. Now taking her turn is number 10. Lily Pelletier did not score. She's a 5'11 junior. Number 21, Danielle Barhorse, 5'10 junior. Scoreless tonight. Next up, number 22, Jessica Falk. 5 points, all in the first half, actually all in the first quarter. Very nice start for the Minster Wildcats. She scored 5 of the 20 Minster points in the first quarter, a 2-point basket and a 3-point hoop to help Minster get off to that 20-6 lead when they never looked back. Number 44, Avery Wolfe, 5'8 sophomore, hit a 3-pointer in the fourth quarter. Now number 40, freshman 5 feet 4 inch tall, Janae Hoyne, scoreless tonight, but was out with the Wildcats most of the game. Eric Goodwin, the athletic director here at Coldwater, helping the ceremony. Nice job again by the Coldwater schools here hosting. It's always a treat. We talked about in the first game is there's number 4, Avery Wolfe, a freshman as well. Finished the game with 8 points. Always a treat to come here to Coldwater, enjoy doing the ball games. And this year worked out very nicely with a lot of local teams playing. That we could cover multiple games. A lot of our local teams we cover were here at Coldwater. Well, I have no idea who these are unless they could be obviously part of the Minster program in some aspect, as everyone getting a chance here to cut their piece of the net. It should conclude with Coach Mike Wiss eventually getting up there. Not much of the net left, Ron, before this thing's over.
No, they start taking littler pieces maybe. Might be some left. They're gonna have to resharpen their scissors pretty soon.
That always seems like the worst part of this is it takes forever to cut through the net. So now they will look towards hopefully the assistant coaches and the head coach, and we can wrap up our stats here and we'll announce our players of the game and congratulate the Minster Wildcats on another sectional championship. If you want to go ahead and maybe put the stats up, we can do that quickly now. And we have another player going up here. She's already been up there before. That was 24, Taylor Kogi. At least I think she was already up there. She's a 6'2 senior with 2 points on the night.
I think she's taking her down.
Okay, maybe that's going to be it then. Maybe the coaches, we'll put our stats up right now to wrap this game up. There you see the numbers. Ron, take it away.
Yeah, from the field, New Knoxville 10 of 29, Minster 22 of 46. From the three-point line, New Knoxville took 8, made 1. Minster 9 of 21. From the free throw line, Minster was perfect, 8 of 8, while New Knoxville was 6 of 11. Rebounding wise, the Rangers 23, the Wildcats 17, and the big stat of the night is the turnovers. 29 turnovers for New Knoxville, and 16 for Minster.
Well, we have players of the game that we would like to award, and for New Knoxville, we're going to give the award to Megan Jurasic, 5'11", sophomore. Had 11 points on the night to lead the Ranger offense. Had 4 in the first half, 7 in the second half. Congratulations, Meg, from NKTelco Sports. And for the Minster Wildcats, a number of players well-deserving. It was a total team effort tonight. We're going to go with number 32, 5'9", junior Damaris Wolfe. She finished with 13 points, 10 of them coming in that first half, where she really helped the Minster offense explode to a 37-12 lead. And from then it was cruise control for the Wildcats and coach Mike Wiss. So congratulations to Damaris Wolfe. Congratulations to Mike Wiss and his Wildcats, and also to Tim Hegemeyer and his Rangers. They bow out the season in the sectional finals. No seniors on the Ranger squad, so good luck next year to the Rangers. And now back to Mike Wiss and the Wildcats. Good luck. Their next game will be against the 66 rivals, State Route 66 rivals, the Bremen Cardinals at Waupun. For our production crew tonight, they included our camera guys, Bryce Hamrick, Patrick Toller, Tom Sharp. Our production crew tonight, Dan Allen and Scott Robinson. For my partner, Ron Cruzy, I'm Jeff Henson. We hope that you enjoyed this telecast. Once again, your final score, Minster 61, New Knoxville 27. Thanks for watching.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital, with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwieterman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
Brand presence is everything. Is it time to create a video that promotes your business? NKTelco has the solution with NKT Productions. NKT Productions can create a national caliber commercial or video specifically to your business needs and demographics. Utilize NKTelco ad insertion and your video is made available to 6,000 plus subscribers in 8 local communities on 23 major networks. Take advantage of the overwhelming traffic that video gets. Visit nktelco.net for more information.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.